Hello and welcome to another Cyclone football game here, this time at not West Prairie, we're at Peoria Heights for West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones taking on the Peoria Heights Patriots. Ken Sooner alongside here is cameraman and color broadcaster Wayne Hoy. So he's going to fix some things together for us. Had a couple of dropouts for cameramen, so kind of running on a two-man squad, but it's pretty much normal for me at this point with the amount of volleyball games we've done. Wayne, coming off 2 wins for the Cyclones, how do you think they'll fare today against Peoria Heights?
Yeah, coming off 2 wins, trying to get that 3rd in a row. I mean, it's going to be a cold one out here, so I don't know how that'll affect the players. Hopefully not all that much, but, you know, you get cold hands, you get stingers. Could affect the gameplay.
Especially down there on the catching route, as Cyclones really like to utilize throwing when the running's not really working as well. As here come the Patriots onto the field. Cyclones already out there running through some plays, as hopefully we'll see another great game offensively. Cyclones just pretty much ran wherever they wanted against Galva last week, as multiple touchdowns for Owen Rigg and everybody else, it seemed, on the floor, on the field, as they're throwing anything and everything at the Wildcats, and they could not stop it at all.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good game down there. We had the run game up. We were getting multiple interceptions, if I remember correctly.
Indeed, Owen Rigg playing well offensively and defensively like he has for the past couple of days. Also defensively, Carter Hitz and Mikey Kitch really showing off on that bottom line, as it got multiple tackles for losses, and pretty much anything they wanted to do got done for the Cyclones. Here at the JoJo's Gamer Parlor pregame show on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Whoop, there we go. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Cyclones on to victory. Hoping to get another one this week here at Peoria Heights. We do have our chat open like always, so thank you, Ronna Cole, cheering on Jesse Johnson, having a real good year this year, as utilizing that speed on that far side. Good man for motions as well, because once people get used to the Jensen Laughlin motion, jet sweeps, and fakes, once they get kind of used to that, they throw Jesse Johnson in there and say, oh, it's a different guy. We don't really have to worry about him. And that's when he sits there on a screen pass or even gets that handoff on the jet sweep and really goes on that far side.
Yeah, like a sleeper running back. They're not really looking for it. So you throw him in there, you get him, catch him off guard.
Jesse Johnson, the junior. That's a good thing about this Cyclones team. Multiple, younger players playing, as the sophomores really been stepping up this year. It's kind of what you have to do in a game like this, where with a lot of younger players. As we get set to kick off, Jensen Laughlin, the golden boot, out there again to set this one back. Ball on the 40. Back deep to receive. We'll have 2 men on the 5-yard line. If you want to talk about how good of a kicker, especially in high school, you got 2 kids on the 5-yard line, and he's going to kick it right to him most likely to set this one off. Kick by Jensen is a long one. It's going to be tipped, and it'll roll into the end zone. They'll call that one a touchback and start out at the 20-yard line for the Cyclones.
Nice kick by Laughlin.
Excuse me, the Patriots.
I was just about to say, I'm like, I don't think that's the Cyclones out there.
Start the first drive, 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line.
They didn't kick them themselves.
We're going to have a little bit of a different type of game here, as I'm looking off of exactly what you guys are looking as well. Very small condition in the corner of this crow's nest. However, it's better than being outside right now.
Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want to be outside right now either.
Temperatures are dropping as we speak. Shotgun formation, 2-man wide, and right there to blow it up. He might get to the line, but not much. That was Carter Hitz on the corner. And tackle for a loss, maybe.
I'll tell you what, that speaker right next to us is really giving my ears the business.
Well, that's why you got headphones on, so you can focus on the melodious tones of my voice. Gain of maybe half a yard as he gets much of nothing. 2nd and 10. Back into shotgun formation. Seems to be what they'll do. 2 men out, running back. He gets tackled down. Spun around and stopped. So another loss on the play. So 3rd and around 12 for the Patriots.
So bring up 3rd down.
Holding them pretty good here. 3rd down already. They haven't moved. I mean, they've gotten negative yards so far.
That defensive line down there looks like Aiden Horn, Mikey Kitch, and let's find Drew Powell down on the corner. Also Carter Hitz on the side. And it looks like they're bringing Clayton Hump up as well. So they kind of have a 5-man front here, tight now. I formation for the Patriots. Hands ball off to the fullback, and he's going to charge up to about the 20-yard line. Gets a gain of around 3, maybe up to the same line of scrimmage.
I'm not sure if that's the play I would have ran there.
They gave him a little bit more, but it's going to be 4th and long, and they'll probably look to punt.
As they run up the middle by the Patriots. Caught a gain of 6 yards, being 4th down and...
Yeah, that fullback dive, it's not really something you want to go to when you've got a defensive line really working for you. That's not going to be a real winner for you. I think it was something popped to the outside. In any case, look to punt. He'll lose it. He's just going to have to keep it. Oh, they'll blow it dead. They'll say he'll be down by contact, but no contact. So, Cyclones starting out with excellent field position inside the 10.
Yeah, not a bad way to start off a football game. Your first possession, you're already on the 10, basically.
Alrighty. 1st and 10. I formation. Probably look to hand it off to Owen Rigg here, test their defense. It will go to Jensen Laughlin, and he'll be in for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown. 6-0, your score. Cyclones score early as they're getting to show off a little bit of the great offense they've been getting more and more of this year. As beginning of the year, you know, they started out a little slow, had some trip-ups. However, now they're kind of getting into that groove. Set for the kick after, point after, you know. Back Barkley Holden. That one is up and will go in. So 7-0 to start this one out for the Cyclones against the Peoria Heights Patriots. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself on every day that the patients get what they need and see a physician when they need it. We want them to be headed towards the road of recovery when they leave here. I feel like we have nurses that care so much. We're more than a team. It's a family, and we want what's best for the patient.
Back here, 7-0 your score. Set to kick off is Laughlin. Patriots starting out really slow, it seems. 9:55 remaining in this first. He'll walk up and it'll be another long one. Caught at the 5-yard line. Has a little bit of a fake out. As he'll break through.
25, Ashton
gets about to the 20. As the Patriots will start out trying to not get another 3 and out. Brigham Gray. Do believe that was Brigham Gray on the tackle. We'll check real quick. Indeed. So 7-0, Patriots on offense. They'll be back into that shotgun formation, 2 men out. They'll look to pass. Slants as it's going to be tipped. Tipped at the line by, let's see if he can turn around. It might have been Mikey Kitch. We'll say Mikey Kitch got a hand on it. So out of bounds, incomplete, 2nd and 10. We'll see now if the Patriots can kind of get a little bit of an offense working when it comes to the passing lane, as running wasn't really working out for them to start this one off.
I mean, they got to keep all their options open. They can't stick to one thing or another.
Once they're able to get something going, that really help them out as they're switching up into I formation. Hands the ball off on a little bit of counter. Mikey Kitch all over him. Tackled for a loss once again. So another 3rd and extra. They'll say he got back to the line of scrimmage, so just 3rd and 10. Patriots coming back out. Now a shotgun, two-man tight with him. Probably look to be a little counter. Nope, they're going to look to pass. Let him go on the corner. He'll get the first down and some. Nice pitch and catch. Complete to number 9.
Good enough for a Patriot first down.
I mean, that's a risky move on the on the 4th down to go for it and then take it out. Because if that were to turn over on downs, that's, again, a great field position for the Cyclones. Ooh. Can have a jump right there. Flag.
They've had multiple issues with that, as that'll be a free 5 yards, 1st and 5. And you can tell that they've definitely watched their film.
First down and 5 for the Patriots.
So 1st and 5, a little bit of false start there. They'll let it happen, however. Get a nice run.
Yeah, that tight end there went a little too early.
Jaden Dominguez gets a nice run for the first down. Apologies if I'm a little slow on trying to get their names. Their rosters here are by picture order and not alphabetical order numbered. So I'm kind of shot in the dark here trying to find their names. Another rush up for about 2 or 3. Dominguez on the run. Owen Rig on the tackle. So gain of 2. So we'll give him 3. 2nd and 7. Here's the Patriots getting a little bit of momentum now. Back in the I formation. Going to be a look to pass. Going to be a screen pass. He'll go out of bounds, lose about 2, as they'll be on the 50. So 3rd and about 8.
Be about a loss of 1 yard. Be 3rd down and 8.
Throwing a lot more at the Cyclones. Really going a little faster on, not a hurry up, but definitely get the play in, get us down as fast as we can. Just so the Cyclones don't have any type of advantage when checking out. Over to the corner and right there to stick him on the tackle. Great tackle. We do believe that'd be Ashton Barkley. Yes, indeed, is definitely nice pick up and go. And that's when you're the contained man and you see that sweep coming out towards you. You definitely have to be the one to stop everything and really make sure no touchdowns anybody gets past you. Barkley gets a perfect corner, gets right into that shoulder, lift up, and drive.
Yeah, once somebody gets past you, it's little hope to get them.
Going to go for it here. 1-man offset. That is another mystery man, number 9. Anybody watching from Peoria Heights that could tell us who number 9 is, we'd greatly appreciate it. And wide open on the flat. He'll get the first down and go to the 40-yard line. Another catch. That one caught by number 25, Ashton Petty. So 1st down Patriots, a little bit of a drive now working for them, multiple first downs. 6:42 remaining in this first quarter. 1st and 10, I formation. They'll hand the ball up the middle and get a nice gain of about 4. Dominguez on the run. Makes it a 2nd and 6.
Call that a gain of 3 yards, 2nd down 7.
I formation kind of working for him now. They're going to keep going with it. He'll look to hand the ball off, fullback dive, and he'll get another gain of 2 or 3. Just keep on chugging, it seems like, is their go-to game plan. So far, it's kind of been working.
I wouldn't be surprised if we see outside here soon. A couple of run up the middle plays and then hit him with that outside. You get used to piling in on the middle and then you forget about the outside.
It's kind of one little small thing that when you're trying to out-strategize your opponent, do you keep on running the thing that's working or bank on maybe the touchdown on a reverse? 3rd and 5, I'd probably go with the reverse here. That's going to be a false start. We have mentioned that their tight ends go a little bit quicker than the every other team.
Penalty is false.
So they'll get knocked back 5, make it a 3rd and 10.
Actually, correction, 3rd down and 9.
3rd and 9. We'll figure out exactly where the refs want to place them. So now with here, you'd probably really want to go something outside, maybe a small slant pass or running out. because that inside's been working, but it's only been working for about 4.
Yeah, that far into the field hasn't really been touched too much yet.
Shotgun formation, 2-man in. It's going to be a pass. It's going to run the same exact play that worked for him last time. Thrown out and caught on the edge of the sideline. Spins around and goes out of bounds at about the, we'll see, around the 13-yard line. As another first down for this Patriots team.
Running those inside plays and then hitting them with the passes, just like we were talking about. Going to be another I formation here.
Hands ball off up the middle, fullback. He'll get a nice gain of about 4. Dominguez on the run.
Number 23, Owen Rigg. 54, Mikey Kitch.
I mean, if it works, it works.
Keep on going 3. I was trying to find who caught that one, number 23. However, I don't have a 23 on my roster, so I don't know how they have multiple players that aren't on their roster. However, they'll take a quick timeout. So we'll take a quick timeout, too, as well on here. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH right after this.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Dry needling is where you insert a filiform needle into a muscle, a tendon, a ligament, sometimes a bone, and it promotes blood flow and circulation so that it heals that particular painful area.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by the Sports Corner at 124. Macomb's original local sports bar is the Sports Corner at 124, with a focus on local sports. Catch WIU games and all the area TSSR Game Time Live broadcasts at Sports Corner at 124, all while enjoying your favorite cold drink and some of the best food in West Central Illinois. Stop in and say hi at 124 North Randolph Street in Macomb. Nice run up the middle.
We apologize for that pole being there. If we could move it, we would.
Why don't you get out there, use some of those muscles.
Oh, I might just have to.
Third down and 5.
Yeah, the pole will listen to me, it can't stand there. Another pass play. They've been using it, but nobody blocking. Carter hits with the sack. Owen Rigg right behind him. And, man, you want to talk about not letting the man through. That's exactly what both men did on that far side.
Those are the two, I'd say some of the two key players on this
defense.
On this defense, that's right.
So with that long sack, be 4th and about 13. Back into that 2-man tight formation. Once again, they barely block, but that'll be caught. Oh, it's going to be close to see. He does not get it. He does not get the first down. It will be Cyclone ball, but boy, at about the 6, maybe the 5-yard line.
I mean, that's an upsetting.
That's a heartbreaker to get a nice pass, get a good catch, get a nice gain of about 12 yards, and can't get the 4th down conversion.
Yeah, definitely an upsetting turnover for the Patriots there.
And you're talking about important people on this defense. You've got the 2 main men on the line. Carter hits. You got Owen Rigg coming in, helping out with fullback play. Ashton Barkley, great at that corner position. Really some great players out there for the Cyclones. It's going to be a counter as they'll get a fumble on the play. We'll see who comes up with it. Looks like, however, it's going to be the Patriots. Official call upcoming. Patriots ball, so never mind what we just said.
Yep.
2:55 remaining in the first. And you want to talk about demoralizing.
Yep. That just
it's completely swung the momentum all the way around. 1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
Totally reversed that upset just now.
Well, that's what you get for talking. Back up to the line. I formation once again, probably looking to get that fullback in. They'll hand it off to Dominguez, and he'll get around 2 or 3. So 2nd and goal. And pretty much if you can get that much, just keep on giving it to him until you get into the end zone.
Yeah, just keep driving it up the middle at this point.
7-0 here. Cyclones up. 2:34 remaining in the first. As the Patriots come back up. I formation talking a little bit to his runners. It'll be a screen pass. They'll pick it up for the catch, but he'll drop the ball.
Wow.
They'll say an incomplete pass.
I've never seen something like that. It looked like he caught the pass.
He did.
And then instead of running it, he wanted to block.
He caught the pass. He went for a stiff arm, totally forgetting he had a ball in his hand. Just let that one go. Wow, that could have been really bad. So we'll have a 3rd and goal from about the 30. I bet you'll hand the ball off right now. Indeed, but they'll stop him at the line. Shooting in. Let's see who that one is.
Number 44.
Carter hits on the tackle. Tackle for loss. Man, if you can get another one here, that would be a really good standard, like, I don't know, momentum swing, something, just really something to stand on a base to win this game off of if they can get a hold here.
Kind of showing it to the Patriots up front.
Fourth and goal. 7-0 your score here. Getting underneath 2 minutes. Shotgun formation looks to pass. It's going to be out to the side. It's going to be tipped. Incomplete pass. So Russell Wilson is out there playing, I guess. Throwing on the goal line. 4th down. Turnovers on down. Cyclones get set to go from their own 3-yard line. And right here is a real test of that offensive line. How much of a push can you get?
Yeah, you got to get it out of that red zone right there.
Well, it's like the anti-red zone. It'd be
anti. Yeah, you kind of knew what I meant.
Let's see, would that be a blue zone, green zone? In any case, it's going to be a sweep out to the side. He's got a wide open sideline if he could just push through. Gets past 1 defender, gets past 2. Right there through 3, through 4. Keeps on going. He's got 1 man to beat. If he could keep on chugging, gets to the 49-yard line. Jensen Laughlin on an incredible play. And, man, that's what we're talking about when you get the cutback lanes in 8-man football. Just find the sideline and keep on pumping. About 2 or 3 actual broken tackles. Another couple that he just kind of high-stepped around and then moved. And, man, just the athleticism on display gets them 1st and 10 at the 49. Hands the ball off to Owen Rigg up the front. Fullback dive gets them about 5.
Yeah, I mean, those big, long plays are exactly the kind of plays you want to see after a fumble and then a turnover, and then you're all the way down in pretty much your own end zone.
I formation will be a sweep once again to the left, and he's going to cut through and break more tackles and gets in for the 1st down.
Absolutely great running.
Laughlin on the run gets the 1st down for the Cyclones. As there's 35 seconds left. As they'll probably have time for one more if they run it. Back to I formation. Hands the ball off. Owen Rigg up the front. Gets 5 on the play. You can hear Coach McCormick saying, let's go, let's go. He probably wants one more before the end of the quarter.
I mean, that'd be the way to end the quarter.
They'll
4 yards, 2nd down, 6.
There we go. They're getting close. Down has 2 seconds. Won't get the play in. So that'll be the end of the first quarter. 7-0 your score. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family.
I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day. I'm Brett Powell, your local country financial representative.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
And we're back here for quarter number 2. If I'll be able to switch it over correctly. Hey, there we go. 7-0 your score.
Second down.
Second and six after the run by Owen Rigg. Man creeping up front. He'll look to blitz. Pass play. Barkley rolls out right, has a man open, and he will get the catch. Owen Rigg gets it for a nice gain and the first down.
Complete the 23. Owen
First
Rigg.
pass play attempt for the Cyclones. Barkley able to keep rolling out. That's one of his best qualities as a passer, is he's able to roll out a little bit. He does have that running ability. However, he's not also, a designated running quarterback. He's able to sit tight in that pocket, get one out. Not a much rush, so great on this offensive line. We'll see if they can keep it moving. I formation, one man wide. Sweep out to Laughlin. It's been working so far. Why not try it again? He'll get past a man and dives in. We'll see the official call. In for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown. Makes it a 13-0 game here at the beginning of this second quarter.
That first quarter went
really quick. Well, that's what's great about watching good football, is it goes by quick. Good Lord, it felt like a decade that we were watching the Indy game last night at the house. 13-0 as they'll kick that one. Will be in. So 14-0 your score as the Cyclones keep this lead rolling. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on the field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Ryden Farm Supply. Located in the heart of Walnut Grove and in business since 1974, Ryden Farm Supply can meet all your needs for LP, seed, fertilizer, and farm chemicals. Their LP service is unmatched in the area. Customer service is one of their specialties. Give them a call today at 309-772-3121. Finds the sideline, gets up to about the 30-yard line. Nice kick return as we'll get set for another Patriot offensive stand. Have had a little bit of success, but it hasn't been fruitful, as they had that long drive that ended in a turnover on downs. They'll roll the clock here. 11-11 remaining.
First and 10, 33-yard line.
Clock doesn't look to be rolling, though.
First and 10. They'll get up and keep on moving. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong man.
I
now,
was as well.
That is some great blocking. Turn your head, sir, please. Please. Not you. There we go.
Call a short gain, second down and 9.
Well, let's find number 28. That is Brady Larson. Man, what a blocking job as he kept on pushing up through. Second and 9, fullback, as that'll be stopped at the line once again. Owen Rigg on the tackle.
Again, just swallowed up. I mean, maybe this is the time they They change out from that up the middle that was working in the first quarter for a little while.
Timothy Lyon on the run, the freshman. It's one thing looking at this team. You know, you're seeing a lot more freshmen and sophomores than you are juniors and seniors for this Peoria Heights squad. 3rd and 8. Sweep out right. Come on, as they're right there. Gets a gain of about 2. That could have been bad. However, contain on that left side. Perfectly played.
Yeah, this defense is very good at contain.
So 4th and 6 for the Patriots. We'll see if they go with the punt, if they go and try to get something out of it.
I heard from the sideline, watch the screen pass, so.
They are back into multiple pass plays have come from this. They'll run the same exact play 3 times on a pass. That one tipped.
Drop.
No flag. So turnovers on down. That one was just a little bit too tall for the intended receiver. Intended receiver, that was number 80.
West Prairie Southeastern is getting really lucky on these turnovers. They're getting great field position off of them.
Really great. However, I mean, it's not really luck. It's skill. As you've seen that great defense on the coverages. Really good, you know, kind of a glow-up kind of from this year. Beginning of the year, coverage was one of their problems. Now we get a little bit of shotgun for Barkley. He's going to hand the ball off. On the run, Xavier Hilton gets a gain of about 3 up to the 35-yard line.
Okay, brought down by 21.
As the clock keeps rolling.
For the Patriots.
9:16 remaining here in the second quarter.
2 yards, 7 down and 8.
14-0 your score. Cyclones just keep the ball moving. Very fast-paced game between both these squads.
Yeah, it's just moving on by.
Looking to pass. He's got a man open right there behind him, but turns around and gets the catch. Xavier Hilton again keeps the ball moving up front. Gets a gain of about 7 on the catch. 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2.
Yeah, at this point, I think it's pretty safe to say we might get in the end zone again.
Well, it's never assured, as we'll stop any jinxes from coming our way.
I did say might.
I'd like to thank Pastor Tom Spain saying go Cyclones. Always in the chat for these games. Love seeing more people talking in the chat. He spun around. That's probably going to be a fumble. He did not call a whistle. Come on. As he does not. They'll say he stepped out. So fumble recovery.
Stepped out of bounds. Patriots will take over.
So it'll be Patriots ball. I'm going to unplug your mic now since you said that.
Well,
oh man, that was a very odd play. It spun around as Hilton I do believe it was Hilton now. I can't even remember looking down. It's kind of a odd play. Nobody knew exactly what was going on. They all thought the whistle had blew, but nobody actually heard it.
I couldn't exactly see if the ball was stripped or dropped or
it got spun around. He took it straight from his hands, a straight strip. Fullback dive, gets up. Now you go. Oh, okay. Gonna have to watch that on the side. Xavier Hilton, and it looked like they're a tight end getting a little scrappy in the corner. And that's one thing, you know, from experience playing some of these games around Peoria Heights. You know, it is a tough game to play. Always tough, especially in the trenches. 2nd and 8. That one is blown up. Barely gets, he'll get a loss on the play, a loss of a yard. Dominguez on the run. And that's showing kind of what this team is really good at. Little blitzes like that McCormick really likes to play with, right into that side. They just can't really be beat right now.
Yeah, a well-placed blitz on that one there.
3rd and we'll give him 8. 3rd and 8.
See, you get teams like this, they're both trying their absolute best to win. And you will see them getting a little bit scrappy on the field.
Shotgun formation. 2-man in. once again to that same pass play. However, they'll go out on this time. They'll be incomplete. Just plain overthrown.
Yeah.
For second 88 yard.
So most pass plays have been coming from what I would used to call the Steeler formation. Back in the Madden days, playing as the Steelers, that was my favorite go route. You always have 2-man wide, 2-man in, and then you have 2 guys go out wheel routes or a straight flat, multiple crossing posts. Just try to see. Looked like they might have had a comeback on that route. Little miscommunication, but that opens up the defense really wide. Instantly, you know zone or man and who to go to on that perfect play. Out to the side, they got 1 man stopping him, and he'll have to go out of bounds. Xavier Hilton on the pickup.
Scramble on the play, out of bounds.
So turnover on down
Cyclones
once again.
Take over on down.
Cyclones getting the ball.
Have we seen a punt yet?
The first play by the first drive by the Patriots.
Yeah, I mean
6:50 remaining in this second quarter, but not a lot of punting.
Yeah, not at all.
Which is always good. I mean, in my experience, I'd rather have a lot less punting. Trips in this right side. Barkley wide open. It's going to be a little in-game. It's going to be a nice run. Designed run, as you can see, 2 blockers out on the pole. Gets about, I'd say, about 2 on the play, but it's something new that we haven't really seen from the Cyclones all this much.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes we'll see Barkley scramble off to the sideline and get pretty good runs out of it, but it's never usually the intended play.
A designed run. Now that one, if you can get those blocks, the pulling guard and pulling tackle, if you can get both of those out real quick, over to that corner, you've got 3 men there on trips to help block. Blitz on this left side, way high. Barkley fall on it, pick up the ball and fall on it. As that's going to keep on rolling, picked up down at the 34-yard line. Patriots with the ball once again. Now that's the reason why we haven't had many punts, is that right there is probably the 4th or 5th turnover for both teams already here in this first half.
35-yard line.
5:57 remaining in the second quarter. 14-0 your score. Peoria Heights with the ball at the 34-yard line.
As well as the Cyclones are playing, just those little mistakes, those little.
The only one penalty has been that jump, because they've really had an issue with watching the ball, especially early in these games. You know, but everything else has just been little things. They're going to add up huge. Looking to pass, lets that one go. Caught on the little route. It'll be about 6 yards on the gain. Ty McGee on the catch. So a 2nd and 4. 2nd and 4 for the Patriots. Back up to the line. Shotgun formation. 2-man out. A little audible. Looking to pass. Lets that one go. Gets past Barkley. In and caught at the 10-yard line. Long catch. Complete. As the Patriots get a first down.
First and 10 yard.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of thinking a helmet tap on the head. Maybe going to be looking for that man.
He's looking for audibles,
and then just so happens that comes true.
Ref walking out here. Looks like there might have been a flag on the play. That or he's just taking a stroll. Hey, he was just taking a stroll.
Yep.
You know, that's looking on our screen. It kind of looked like he was walking up to announce something. Then I looked over and he was way out of the way,
stretching his legs out.
And he gets up for a run down at around the 7 or 8 yard line, trying to get open that middle lane once again. Had that nice long run where everything was working up front, but after that, the defensive line has pretty much stopped much of the inside game.
Already 4:15 left in the half. Just moving right along, isn't it?
You get a little bit of slower game pace now that the Patriots are getting closer and closer to that end zone. Trying to get everything well as they could. 2nd and goal, shotgun formation. They'll call a timeout. Didn't like what they saw, so we'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and they care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by Barkley Bills Co., a hat brand built on 2 staples, comfort and style, specializing in snapback trucker-style caps. Check out the selection or consider customs to build your business at barkleybillsco.com. Use code TSSR through Friday for 15% off. Don't let the hat rack fool you. There's always room for one more. barkleybillsco.com. Wishing good luck to all athletes this season. Also brought to you by M&B Furniture. M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store, is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your home, stop in and see the fine folks at M&B Furniture at 481 West Main Street. Or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or the web at www.mbfurnitureiNC.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. Pass intended, kind of dropped, however.
A little bit of a tip there. I thought 21.
Xavier Hilton. Having a great day.
Yeah, I thought he was
You're running the camera, so I apologize, folks, if he starts to talk about somebody and can't really say who it is, as he does not have a roster currently in his hands.
Yeah, he got a little bit, or somebody tipped it off there, and I thought Hilton was going to intercept that.
14-0 here. So 3rd and goal, as we get set for another close stand. 3:41 remaining in this first half. Back into shotgun. Looking to pass once again. Lets that one fire, and it will be in for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown. Patriots on the board for Peoria Heights. Now you're hearing a little bit of the crowd. It's been kind of silent down there for him. However, it doesn't feel that way for us, as Peoria Heights has one set of stands, so you got the West Prairie fans as well as the Peoria Heights fans around.
Yeah, everyone went a little silent there for in anticipation.
2-point conversion incoming. Once again, we do not have a number 9 on our roster, as that one will be tipped. I do believe Cam Kramer got a hand on it. So with about 3:40 remaining here in this second quarter, 14-6 your score. We'll take a quick break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MDH has committed to having a top-notch OB-GYN unit.
The new facility, the Dolores Cater Schweitzer Women's Center, this is a quality facility that the patients need to match the quality of care.
And then we also have a new clinic, which is state-of-the-art.
And here at McDonough, we have a team. And everybody feels like they're a part of the successes that we have.
We have a strong team in our office and in labor and delivery. You will get the best care at McDonough District.
Welcome back here. 14-6 your score. Patriots getting set to kick off. Get to see the first kickoff by the Patriots. 3:42 remaining in this second quarter.
Talking a little bit there on the kickoff crew. Oh.
It's going to be a little bit of a squib kick. Falling on it. I do believe that was Carter Hitz. We'll check. Nope, that was 34 and not 44. Austin Nelson. And if anybody checking, you can see the late hit coming in to his ribs with a knee. That is the football way.
I did not expect them to kick out of that formation.
3:40 remaining. I mean, that's kind of what you're looking to do. Get a quick gain, get some momentum back into this trip. So watch the run, as they definitely are. He'll look to pass. lets that one fire down the line. Wide open, Denver Mitchell. Tom Conklin, State Farm touchdown. What a play. Nobody was around.
Wow.
And right there, that is great coaching by Coach McCormick. You want to know why? He set up that polling line. That's the only time they've been using trips is they pulled the two linemen, and they rushed with Barkley. They got back into the trips, straight press formation, let Denver slip out on the sideline, way open for the touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like the defense didn't even know he had gotten all out there, and I barely knew he was all out there, and I'm up in the box.
They were watching Barkley through and through, looking for that rush. That was not coming.
Oof.
A little bit of offsides there. 20-6 your score now. As they'll move the ball right back to where it was, maybe a little closer. Set back up for the point after. Barkley holding for Laughlin. Lets that one fire. And that one is not good. So 20-6 your score here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, brought to you by The Watering Hole. The Watering Hole in downtown Augusta is open. Says good luck to area teams this season. Stop in for a cold drink Monday to Friday, 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. with happy hour 4 to 6. Then Saturday, 1 p.m. to 1 a.m. and Sunday, 10 a.m. to 10 p.m. Good luck, area teams, this season. 20-6 your score. Looking to kick off Jensen Laughlin, as he's going to let that one fly once again, as it'll roll out of bounds, be picked up at the 20-yard line. They'll run it up to, the 25. There we go, yeah. He started to throw that ball, and I went, what?
I believe 35-yard line. Yeah, 35-yard line. First and 10.
35. So nobody knows where we're going.
I was going to say, I'm like, I can't find the ball.
Well, I know there's much different rules for that infraction, from NFL to college to high school. Couldn't remember which one was which, so I said something and we just rolled with it. 35-yard line is where the Patriots will start out. 20-6 here, closing in on 3 minutes left in the first half. Looking to pass, lets that one fire. It's inside. It's going to be a reverse. Throws it behind. Has one man right there. Able to trip him up is Xavier Hilton. And finally tackle him down at the 47-yard line. Now, that was like a reverse flea flicker. Normally, you hand it off complete, go right behind to the quarterback. He caught that, turned around, and then lateraled it.
Yeah, I was not expecting that. I wish I picked that up on film. So I apologize you guys didn't see that at home.
Just zoom out a little bit more and you'll be fine.
It was a very quick play.
First and 10 from the 47.
First and 10, 47-yard line for the Patriots.
Patriots, once again, in the shotgun. It's kind of been working. Let's keep it rolling. Looking to pass on the blitz, but goes way too far upfield. Does not matter. Carter hits on the tackle down at the 50-yard line. And, and he is hurt. He's having a rough time getting up. So he is up and walking. He'll take a quick break, I do believe. I mean, you got to take him out right now. Well, we'll figure out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Looks like 8, so they'll keep him in. Might have been just a little stinger, as it does get colder down there, every little thing hurts a lot more. was quarterback number 2. And, of course, you want to guess who I don't have on my roster?
Probably number 2.
The starting quarterback of the team. I don't even have on my roster. So whoever printed this definitely could have worked that one out a little better.
Could be an invisible ink. You never know.
Yep, you never know, really. Timeout taken by this West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones here. 20-6 with 1:55 remaining. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff is warm and inviting and welcoming. It's a small community, so it's a really nice hospital to have here in the rural area. I continue to choose MDH because of the relationships I have. I really enjoy everybody here.
A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to live with the dizziness day to day, especially concussions as well, that we can treat those things here. Same with pain. You don't have to live with the pain that you're experiencing. We have the ability to help you.
TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by MTC Communications. Having slow, unreliable internet just doesn't cut it in today's world. MTC Communications offers lightning-fast, reliable fiber internet, video, camera, and phone systems to the McDonough, Henderson, Hancock County areas, and is expanding quickly. Visit mtc.crowdfiber.com to check your availability. Shotgun formation, looking to pass. He'll be out. He'll be tipped off his head.
Wow.
The full Jose Canseco experience tipped off the head and incomplete. So 4th and long.
I mean, he definitely hit his target.
I definitely did. His target didn't know what was coming, especially off the helmet. Looks like he turned his head just a little bit too late. They'll move all the way back. They're going to move 15 yards away from the Cyclones. That will be a punt. At least they're setting up in punt formation. That one will go off. Out of bounds at around the 31, 32-yard line. Something like that. A line drive punt. Did not get much air at all.
Not much air at all. I didn't even have to move the camera up at all.
26-yard line. 1 minute, 40 seconds remaining, first half.
As we get set, 20-6 Cyclones with the ball once again. 1:40 remaining here in this first half. But man, what a half it's been. I mean, it's slowed down a little bit now as multiple passes have been going for incompletions, but quick game overall. Only been live 53 minutes.
Yeah, it's already past that 2-minute mark. Wow.
Looks like twins, but too wide. Man in motion is Jesse Johnson. It'll look to pass Barkley with it. He's just going to keep it and go. Gets a nice gain of about 7 or 8. And that was a good look, you know. If you got a wide open lane and see that sideline, you can get to it before anybody else. Why not get some quick yards?
Yeah, why not? I mean, if that's the best course of action, take it.
They'll give him the first down.
37-yard line.
133, first down for the Cyclones. Gonna look to probably get some big yardage soon to get another score before the end of this half. Barkley looking to pass. Collapsing pocket, he's gonna have to get rid of it, but he'll just get through and spin around. Big hit on the sideline as he goes down.
Barkley, the quarterback. Scramble.
They'll run the clock, however, did not get out of bounds. 1:14 remaining here in this first half.
Second down.
Kind of looked like he got out of bounds to me, but then again, I'm not down there on the field.
Yep, up here a little higher once you get past, you know, it kind of looks like he's touching the sideline, but he's still a couple of yards away. Back up with the play is Barkley. Going to send 2-man wide, 2-man in, 1 H-back. Look at the pass. Has Rigg there to help. Long ball to Mitchell.
Pass intended for number 11.
Intended for Mitchell, can't get it.
Mitchell.
So that'll be
Incomplete.
3rd and about 5. 3rd and 5 for the Cyclones. That stops the clock, however, at 38 seconds. Is that a 3 or is that an 8? We've got a perfectly placed pole here.
I believe it's 39 seconds.
39. Hey, it could have been that. Back up, I formation. Does that sweep. However, better contained for the Patriots. He'll fight his way for the first down, but not much. Coach, I do believe, does have timeouts if he wants to take one. They'll go huddle, no huddle now. 20 seconds left. Now they'll call the timeout. Don't know why you didn't call the timeout first, but might have been able to get a quick one out, save that last one for later. 20 seconds left here in this first half. As Cyclones have the ball at the 49-yard line. TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, is brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. McDonough District Hospital and the MDH Rehabilitation Center, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb, provides athletic trainers who give expert help to area student athletes in prevention, care, and rehabilitation of all athletic injuries. Learn more at mdh.org. McDonough District Hospital, more than hospital care, a hospital caring. So we'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I would say that one of the most rewarding aspects of being an obstetrician is being present at the delivery of a baby. It's mostly a joyous occasion, and it's just so much fun to be a part of that.
First and 10 for the Cyclones, 20 seconds remaining.
20 seconds. Looking to pass. Barkley with it. Lets it fly down the line. Mitchell wide open. It's going to be tipped, however. Intended for Denver Mitchell. That is going to be tipped down by 23. I know I saw him on here earlier. Never mind, I didn't see him on here. I don't know who did our rosters as we picked them up at the front gate, but man, we're missing 25 to 9. Anybody from Peoria Heights watching that would help us figure out who those players are, that would be greatly appreciated. As that incomplete pass stopped the clock back into trips. 11 seconds left. Gets past one man, launches it for Denver Mitchell. That one going to be picked off.
Passes intercepted.
About 8 seconds remaining for the Patriots.
3 seconds remaining in the half.
20-6 your score. We'll see how they want to play this one, dude.
First down for the
This is your last chance, as Cyclones do get the ball at the start of the second half, I do believe. So you probably want to take a quick shot at the end zone. First and 10. They're going to go tight. It might be quick handoff or a kneel. It's going to be a fullback off tackle, finds the sideline, pushed out by Ashton Barkley. That will bring to the end of the first half, 20-6 your score. Cyclones having a great game so far. However, they do have a few issues to clean up if they want to finish this one out here at Peoria Heights. We'll take a break here at halftime. Come back for our halftime report here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
All right, welcome back. We're here now with Wanda Foster, the Vice President of Nursing and Clinical Administration. Is that correct?
That's correct, yes.
Well, what we're going to talk about today is some of the opportunities that are available at MDH for students, whether they be high school students, Spoon River College students, or Western students. MDH has a lot of opportunities to be involved and to learn, right?
We absolutely do. And we look so forward to having students here. We are a clinical site for Western Illinois University and their bachelor's program for nursing, as well as for Spoon River College nursing students and others that are doing some independent study. We welcome students, and we also encourage high school students. If you would like to learn more about nursing, we would love to meet with you. And there are opportunities at the hospital also where they can apply for jobs here, for positions. So we work closely with our nursing students, and we hope to recruit them and attract them and want to come back.
I know that publicly there's been a shortcoming or a shortage of nurses, right? And I know that every hospital and every nursing home and every clinical place period is searching for nurses. So how important is it for MDH to have these groups work with them, whether it be MDH or be Spoon River College or whatever the case may be? How important is it for MDH to then recruit those nurses to stay here and work as a profession?
It's very important. We want nursing students to feel very comfortable here, to enjoy their clinical experience and their opportunities here, and then we want them to feel very comfortable, to give them a good orientation. We hire new graduates, of course, into our acute care area as well as the intensive care unit. We hire new graduates in the emergency room, in home health and hospice, in our OB department, and our surgery department. These are all areas that new graduates can come into. We certainly give them a robust orientation. No one starts on their own until they feel completely ready. They have a mentor certainly with them, and we want to give them the best start for success that we can. And then there are many areas of specialty they can choose to go into. Nursing is a very unique field. You can work full-time, you can work part-time if you need to take time off for some reason. It's a field that you can kind of step into a little bit more than maybe some other fields in healthcare. We also have scholarships available through our auxiliary, through the hospital, and then once someone is an employee here, we do have some tuition reimbursement. So we will certainly help with that.
And going back to the scholarships and the shortages that are across the board, not necessarily at MDH, but
everywhere.
Right? So everywhere. This is a profession that you can make a good living at and be pretty sure to have a job, right? So
absolutely.
This is a profession that high schoolers that are playing these sporting events or high schoolers that are watching these sporting events should consider, I would imagine.
Yes, very much so. You will always be assured to have a job, a career in nursing. I hate to call it just a job because you really want someone on that career path who has that passion for caring for people, for providing nursing care. Through your education and through your orientation, we can teach you your skill set. But if you have that passion and the desire to be in the nursing profession, you will do fine.
Yeah, a career and a job, while they might be listed as the same thing, they're really not, correct? I mean, if your career is being a nurse, you're probably going to enjoy it a lot more than if it's a job, right?
That's right. And you don't go into it first and foremost for the money. You go into it because that's what you want to do with your life, and the money certainly will follow.
Yeah, and that goes for anything probably,
yes.
But the nice thing is right now, whether the money's good or bad, there's always going to be a job.
There will.
If you can get through the schooling and you can learn to love what you're doing, there's always going to be a job for you, right?
And it's not something for high school graduates exclusively. We have many people who have made changes midlife. We have people who have retired from their career in one thing and have chosen to go into nursing. So it's open for any age, and we certainly welcome that.
And you mentioned there's different areas of expertise for nurses. People think of that for doctors, but it's really that same way for nurses, right? I mean, you can be a surgical nurse and really become a great surgical nurse, or you can become a great ICU nurse, or you can do all those things.
Yes.
But if you really want to focus on something, or be at OB, which you guys have a great OB department here, if that's what you want your focus to be and you really love working with expected and new mothers and young babies, you can do that, right?
You can do that. We also have positions in our MDH physician clinic practices as well. And if you are in nursing and you can choose to specialize in a certain department, you can choose to go on and be a director or a clinical care coordinator. You can go back to school and become a nurse practitioner, become a certified registered nurse anesthetist. You can go many different directions and really as high as to whatever extent in your education you would like to pursue.
Well, Wanda, thanks for coming and talking to us. We greatly appreciate it. I know that there's probably specific places within MDH that they can reach out to, correct? Is there somewhere that they need to call if they're interested?
I would call our human resource department and start there, and then they can help direct and guide you. They can tell you about openings that we currently have. All of our current positions are listed on our MDH website. www.mdh.org. But certainly any positions for high school students, if they would like to start somewhere within the organization or volunteer experience, reach out to Human Resources and they can help direct you.
Well, again, thank you very much, and we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.
I chose MDH. We moved here and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
I would say that one of the most rewarding aspects of being an obstetrician is being present at the delivery of a baby. It's mostly a joyous occasion, and it's just so much fun to be a part of that.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today, and make your voice heard.
Every day, we walk through these doors, not knowing what waits. It's not easy, but we do it every day because our mission is you. Providing you compassionate care and providing you the best possible patient experience. McDonough District Hospital.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
I chose physical therapy because I knew I wanted to be in the healthcare field. I wanted to be able to help patients in some way related to more in depth. We get to know our patients, and that's really what kind of sets us apart.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself on every day that the patients get what they need and see a physician when they need it. We want them to be headed towards the road of recovery when they leave here. I feel like we have nurses that care so much. We're more than a team. It's a family, and we want what's best for the patient.
And we are back here for halftime. Cyclones 20, Patriots 6. West Prairie Southeastern up on the home team, Peoria Heights Patriots. About 4 minutes remaining here in this halftime. And boy, what else do you really need to say except for got to work on the turnovers and keep on getting the ball out to Jensen Laughlin and Denver Mitchell.
Yeah, I mean, other than that, the defense has been solid. The offense has been solid, but just a couple mistakes here and there, and kind of all falls apart.
Big thing is those turnovers. This game could be close to, a 30-something to 6 game if turnovers were not a factor, as West Prairie has been having trouble holding on to the ball. A couple of interceptions as well, but most of those have been just kind of fourth down, throw up, and hope that something happens. They'll probably click on the extra 3, so we got some more time here as West Prairie is now starting to line up and warm up.
It's definitely important to stay warm out there. I haven't been outside the box yet, but Kenny's been telling me it's pretty cold out there.
It's a bit nippy, but that's kind of what you get once you get into October for football. It could be worse. We've played down here. I do believe it was my senior year. It had rained about 3 inches. So we were playing in a mud bowl down here at Peoria Heights, as it is a real bowl. You can see the woods right behind you. Everything just is a big hill to start out. It slides right on down. Every bit of water went straight to there. So that field was tore up. Remember, lineman coach Borkhardt, after play, pulls me over with our brand new huddle system and got the tablets and everything, looking real fancy, and goes, "Hey, what happened on this play? Why'd you fall down?" And I go, "'Cause it's muddy."
Yeah, I mean, that's the way it goes. And bless the moms for washing the jerseys after those types of games.
Yeah, bless normally the moms. After my freshman year, my mom said, "You're doing your own laundry from now on. I'm not dealing with this."
Yeah. Well, yeah, my mom said that to me a couple times too.
Oh yeah, especially from any Havana games, as it right there next to the river. If it was any type of rain, it was flooding. As we get set here. Well, we're looking for Wayne's water bottle. I don't know where he put it.
I couldn't tell you, actually.
There it is. Behind your chair.
I didn't want it to spill.
Oh, of course. As we get set here, a little bit left in halftime, getting set for a second half. Really, all you need to do is clean up the turnovers and not do much of else. Just keep on going where you're going.
Yeah,
this is a running joke for all of my games, I guess, this year, is just checking out how the teams will kind of loosen up after halftime, as West Prairie went with the more dynamic movement state instead of the static stretching circle like they did last week. That's a big difference in temperature, as last week it was almost 60 degrees, and up here I'm probably guessing we're in the low 50s.
I believe last time I checked it was 47. There's a little bit of wind too.
And that definitely doesn't help, and especially when you get all the padding and helmets and all that, hard plastic, it starts clicking on. Man, it's always the worst when all your extremities are freezing cold, but man, you can't get any type of heat away from your chest.
No, not at all.
It is the worst feeling in the world.
Yeah.
Both teams getting set to get back here. Do believe Cyclones will get the ball to start out this second half. Here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center as the best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, and again in 2020. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I feel honored for those patients who have chosen me as their provider to begin with. So when they come in, I definitely have to show them respect and try to take care of them the best way I can.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
Welcome back as Cyclones finally get back onto the field, as the Patriots took full use of their extra 3 minutes to warm up down there on the field. 8:12 by my phone for time as we get set for the second half. Third quarter action. 12 on the board. Well, once they put it on the board, 20-6. West Prairie Southeastern looking to keep this momentum rolling.
Some confusion down there. Which side are we on? Trying to figure it out. I think they got it now.
There we go, yeah.
Everybody's on
that is always
the
the first thing when you go out there for a kickoff. You're like, do I know what side I'm on? And at halftime, the first thing you do is find the ref, make sure I'm on the right side. Because there's nothing worse than completely getting set up on the wrong side, and then everybody has to go, now wait a second, hold on, let's switch teams, move around.
I always waited till somebody else went first.
Oh, you were one of those.
Well,
so you're not a leader.
Well, I mean, I was no captain.
Obviously not. Set up to kick is the Cyclones. Once again, mystery man. As I'll put $5. Oh, wow, we've got somebody that is on my roster. That is Augie Coleman, number 3, getting set to kick. As we'll see who's back deep to receive. Most of the time, indeed, it is Jesse Johnson way back to receive. Another squib kick. It goes over the top to be caught. Oh, but he lost ball control of it. Come on, let's see who picked it up. Is it Peoria? Is it West Prairie Southeastern? Recovered by the Cyclones. Could have been a bad one there.
Yeah, that was very close.
So 20-6 as they're going to get set up for the 1st and 10. We'll see exactly where they place the ball down at. It looks like it'll be at the 37-yard line. 38. We'll give it to him. I formation, 1 man out. This time, hands it off to Jensen Laughlin on that counter off tackle. He'll get a fight. Keeps on chugging. Gets up to about a 5-yard gain.
25, Ashton Hetty on the tackle.
Not bad at all there.
That's one of the things when you're running, keep your legs pumping, because no matter how if you get tied up, if you get one hand on you, you're just going to keep on moving, keep on going. You'll get an extra couple of yards by default. 2nd and 5. Owen Rigg pushes all the way up, gets a first down, I do believe. Come on, ref, give it to him.
Oh, that's going to be a close one.
They'll say, move the chains, first down Cyclones.
Tripped up by a Patriot, not sure which one.
Once again, Owen Rigg showing off how good he is in that fullback position because he's got that speed. He comes out like a rocket at the line of scrimmage. No way of stopping him. 1st and 10. This time handed off to Laughlin. That one is blown up in the backfield. Loss of around 5.
53, Darian Jones on the tackle for the Patriots.
We'll see. Darian Jones, number 53, on the tackle. It's a great play.
2nd down and 12.
Yeah, he read the play and just got right up in there.
Now it's great when I have a roster that has actual people on it. I'm gonna laugh about that for a good long while. Not even a starting quarterback on the roster. This time a screen pass to Xavier Hilton. He'll get up through, gets to the original line of scrimmage, keeps on chugging around. Hold on to that ball as it was high, but it'll be in for a first down.
Screen pass at 21.
Very close. You can see Xavier on that run. He tried to move around, get the hand off of him, and now when he did, had that ball high up there. And, you know, that worked for LT going around. That is LaDavidson Tomlinson, LT, not Lawrence Taylor. However, with as much fumble problems as we've had so far, that's going to be a rough one to see later on tomorrow during film. 1st and 10 for the Cyclones. Back in this trips formation. No pole, so it's going to be a pass. Let it go. Just underthrown a little bit. Mikey Kitch with the cut block. Looked like they're trying to get a little bit of a half screen pass.
Second down 10.
As it was going to be quick, let all the runners through. 2nd and 10.
I'm not even going to make any comments about the offense, just in case.
Oh, yeah, I would not want to punch you. 2nd and 10. I formation is going to sweep around. He'll get past the first man, get past the second one, gets past the third, and it's a foot race in for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown. Never say anything ever again, Wayne.
Nope, I'm going to bite my tongue whenever we get real close down here.
Another touchdown for the Cyclones team. West Prairie Southeastern now up 20, looking to make it 21 with Jensen Laughlin set to kick. And, man, that's what scored them that first touchdown, first play of the game. Got a long run on that play. That sweep to the left with Jensen Laughlin is working beautifully for him. And contain has got to be a big thing that the Patriots are going to have to work on.
Yep. He went a little bit early.
We'll see what the official call is. It will be offsides on the Patriots. Let's try it again. Move up just a little bit. They're taking men out, switching around. They might be looking to go for 2. Either that or they just need to talk a little bit to the other players. We'll check. Owen Rigg in there as well as Denver Mitchell. Ashton Barkley, so we're going to switch it around, go for 2 as they are close. Might be an Owen Rigg fullback dive. Had 3 of them for touchdown 2 weeks ago against South Beloit Sobos. It's going to be that sweep to Laughlin. Give it to me, ref. He is in for the 2-point conversion. 28-6 your score. Cyclones pour it on. Get another one, 28-6. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I grew up in a small town in Missouri, and I like the feel of community. I like knowing the people that I take care of and knowing the people around me, providing care for someone that you know is in this community and helping them to get better.
Welcome back here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 28-6, 9:20 remaining here in this third quarter. Laughlin boots that one. It will go out of bounds once again. So 35-yard line will start. And you know that might be a little bit of a strategy. Give it to them at the 35. Let them beat your defense instead of getting a little bit of a fluke around to the sideline plays. Multiple good recoveries for these kickoff teams.
Yeah, I mean, why give them the chance to run it back when you could just...
And they're kind of proving they can't get into the end zone. So let's just keep it going.
First and 10, Patriots, 35-yard line.
Patriots taking their time in the huddle.
Setting up their game plan for the second half. You know, had a nice run, couple of drives, but really been kind of a disappointment as they've had multiple great plays and then just a couple of silly mistakes that have really driven it down. 1 man tight, 2 man in. It's going to be a handoff, swung around and tackled. I do believe that is Carter Hitz and Owen Rigg once again. The nose tackle and linebacker positions working wonders. 2nd and about 10. So he got right back to the line of scrimmage. Owen Rigg being so versatile on every blitz that they send him in. It's going to be, it's one of those things where it's got to be hard not to do it every play because it works so well. But once they start to game plan for it, it won't be as effective.
Right. Once the offense sees it coming, they're going to take their opportunity, find the open hole in the pass coverage.
3 man wide, so it's going to be a pass play. It's going to be a quick pass, almost picked off. Right there for the pick was Aiden Akers. Couldn't get a hold of it. I don't know if he was expecting it to be right there, too. 3rd and 10 on that screen pass goes incomplete.
Yeah, it almost looked like he knew exactly where that ball was going to be thrown. That shows they've been watching film.
Right there, had that screen pass perfectly scouted. 3rd and 10. We got an 8:33 remaining here in this 3rd quarter. 28-6 as the Cyclones are looking to try and make it 3 in a row for wins here this season. 3 man wide again. Audibling, as you can see, look number 9 on this left side. As it's going to be a quick play. He'll get the pass and gone. Barkley, the only man to stop him. I do believe that's Jensen. Never mind. He's going to dive, but in for the touchdown. The Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown. So that'll make it 28-12.
There is a flag on the field.
And I believe that flag will be right down there on the side. Nope, never mind. Guess the refs didn't see that one.
Flag looks to have been picked up.
They'll pick it up. Never mind. Anyway, anybody that was paying real close attention to the left side of the play could definitely see number 9 go through and completely obliterate the Ashton Barkley cornerback. Full on hands to the face, move him out of the way. But they're passing to the other side, nobody paying attention. 28-12. 2-point conversion is going to be close, man. Nice play. They're going to drop him down. He will lose hold of the ball. Can't get in, however, so 28-12 will be your score. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
Every day, we walk through these doors, not knowing what waits. It's not easy, but we do it every day because our mission is you. Providing you compassionate care and providing you the best possible patient experience. McDonough District Hospital.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
Welcome back here. 28-12 your score after that touchdown. Looked for a squib here as they keep moving around. Can't get still like a restless child. Squibbed once again. That one's going to be off. Come on, somebody pick it up. Finally, they get it down to around the 41-yard line. See who comes up with it. Do believe that's Ben Wren down there, number 15. Yes, indeed.
You could definitely see the Patriots trying to get the ball out of the arms there. Trying to strip it.
1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. 8:21 remaining in this 3rd quarter.
Stop for the Patriots. Cyclones take over 1st and 10, 42-yard line.
1st and 10 for him. Barkley comes back out to the huddle. 2-man wide for him. Look for the pass. 3-man, excuse me. I was looking at the wrong screen. Barkley's got to get rid of it. And it's going to be picked off easily. Goes down, finds the sideline, gets out to around the 40-yard line. Picked off by number 21. We'll see if he's on my roster. Looky there, he is. Isaac Coleman on the pick. I was just kind of under pressure, underthrown.
Yeah, I mean, with that kind of play, the Cyclones just got to keep their head up. They can't get down on themselves because if they do, I mean, that's going to be a game changer.
I mean, you look at the score, up 16. You're up multiple scores. You got to kind of let something like that go and just keep on going. Your defense has been playing very well. You know, it has 2 scores, but has 2 scores in a game where multiple opportunities to score have happened for this Patriots team. Your defense just has to kind of step up and keep on going the way they have. Looking to pass, lets that one fire. Be complete for a first down. They'll keep it moving.
Jackson Finney. Brought down by number 25 for the Cyclones.
Aiden Akers on the tackle.
Good enough for a
little roll clock.
Go to that line.
So we get underneath 8 minutes, 7:55 remaining in this third quarter. Once again, Patriots slowing it down, very meticulous about when they're going to kind of speed up the game. Trying to get one of the few things they can control under control. That's going to be a mistimed sweep, and he's going to fall on it. So they'll lose a bunch of yardage and be set for a second and long.
That's another reason why you got to let those big plays go, because then you make it up with stuff like this, and it's just a perfect compromise, I'd say.
Taking their time. We'll see exactly how they want to game plan this long drive they've got ahead of them, as they are down to about 2nd and 22. Looking to pass, lets that one fire, but he just trips on the line. Oh, they'll call him for the trip. We'll check that in our little game. Xavier Hilton was on the defense. Probably call it defensive PI. Indeed. Defensive pass interference, as they'll move up the chains. Not to a first down fully, but might have been, Aiden Akers on the penalty. Only second penalty so far for the Cyclones. And to be honest, the first penalty of this day that hasn't been an offside. 15-yard penalty from the line of scrimmage. Makes it a 2nd and 7. Patriots back onto the field. Once again in that 3-man wide format. Lets this one fly. It's going to be down. Completed. Oh, incomplete. You know, the refs aren't calling anything. Yeah. They're just kind of letting us figure it out. However, when I'm trying to figure out from this far away, it is not helping at all. Yeah. So incomplete, I guess.
Hand motions, some signals would be would be great.
You know, get some smoke signals, maybe the flags, anything.
Yeah.
Anything at all.
Morse code, maybe.
We got that Joe West type of umpiring where he'd stand there. 3rd and about 7. Looking to pass. Great drive. He lets it fly. They'll call another pass interference. Cam Kramer talking to the ref to figure out where it happened.
Looks like the receiver got
another defensive pass interference. They'll start to walk off the 15. That'll give them the automatic first down.
15-yard penalty and a first down for the Patriots.
30 yards of penalties so far this drive. That's what's been killing them. Hasn't been an issue so far into this one. Cyclones just need to keep a cool head and slow down a little bit.
Yep. They're thinking too hard about the last play, not thinking enough about the play to come.
1:52 remaining in this third quarter. 28-12 still, as the Patriots set up. Same formation, same play it looks like. They're going to let that one fire into the end zone and can't get a hold of it. Neither man can. Xavier Hilton was looking around for anything as he saw it tip off his hand and couldn't see it come down. I think they're selling pretzels down there in that concession stand.
I was just about to say
I just
that.
got that whiff, and oh, man.
They definitely smell good.
Incomplete pass makes it 2nd and 10. Man, are they just pumping it in here to get our money from us? Because that is strong.
I mean, it might be working. Might have to go down and grab one myself.
Oh, that would be great for trying to call salt all over. 5:45 remaining. 2nd and 10, set to pass. Lets this one fire. That one will be complete for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown.
Touchdown. 12-yard touchdown pass.
So 28-18, Patriots cut it to 10.
Yeah, and there's still 5.5 minutes on this quarter. There's time for the Patriots to do something
Time
with
for
the
the
football.
Patriots to do something if they, lock in and get everything going. Cyclones, however, have that offensive drive. They have great ability to do it. They've shown it before. They just need to slow down, stop with, turnovers and especially penalties on this defensive side. Looking to pass, lets that one fire. He'll drop that. Still 0 for 3 for 2-point conversion attempts is Peoria Heights. We'll take a quick break. 28-18 your score. Westbury Southeastern up over Peoria Heights.
A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to live with the dizziness day to day, especially concussions as well, that we can treat those things here. Same with pain. You don't have to live with the pain that you're experiencing. We have the ability to help you.
Welcome back. 28-18 your score. Getting set. We'll see what type of trickery this kickoff team uses. Every time they kicked off, they've had something to get them around. Probably going to go for another squib. Yes, indeed they do. Picked up by Cam Kramer, and he's going to drop down. Kid, don't die. And it's going to be out of his hands. We'll see who comes up with it. They'll say it went out of bounds. Cyclones ball. Man, everybody has that dream of picking up the ball in a squib kick and going for the touchdown. You get tackled once, and you never do that again.
No.
I know from experience.
I do too.
I was once had a quite great play, went straight towards me, didn't have enough time to fall on it. I started running, and boy, cleaned my clock. That will be loss of about 2.
In the backfield by number 21, Isaac Coleman for the Patriots.
Isaac Coleman on the tackle.
I wonder if these fumbles are at all related to the cold. Maybe their hands are a little stiff.
Most likely between that, and some other stuff, looks like they do have some gloves down there, so it's mitigated a little bit. 2nd and 11. Hands the ball off to Owen Rigg. He'll get back up to the line of scrimmage and about 3 more.
Hand off to 23.
Man, that's really what you need on a fullback dive. Just get yardage.
21 Isaac Coleman, 34 Jay Dominguez on the stop for the Patriots. 3rd down.
28-18. 3rd and 8. 4:40 left in this third quarter. This quarter kind of been a slow, methodical one, as both these teams that have been used to kind of having those fast-paced play really been slowing down. Cyclones with it. Cut block on the fumble, fall on it.
Fumble on the play, recovered by the Cyclones.
Can't get that sweep really to work, so we'll see what the Cyclones decide to do. Down to a 4th and 12.
It looked like that Patriot defense had it. Saw that one coming. You saw him bring up a lot of backers on that right side.
Mm-hmm. Trying to work that contain as much as they can.
Will line up in the punt formation.
Get into the punt will be Laughlin. That defender's not back deep enough. He's at the 15. They'll go for it. Laughlin has blockers all over. Keep pushing through. He'll get in for the first down, and Moore has one man to beat him. He's going to try and get to the sideline, and buddy boy, he's going to not be stopped. Motion, or he stepped out at the 3. So Jensen Laughlin on a great run steps out at the 3, sets up a 1st and goal for the Cyclones. Man, you know, that's just showing how great it is to have a really good runner and an insanely good kicker, because you had to stay honest. Everybody had to stay honest and stay back for that punt, because if it comes, it's going to be a bomb. 1st and 10, hike the ball, hand off to Owen Rigg, and he's going to get in to the 1. So 2nd and goal from the 1 now. I'd say run the same thing and just keep on going until they physically can't stop you.
53, Darian Jones also on the stop for the Patriots.
Again, I'm not even gonna say anything.
28-18 here on 1 yard line. 2:53 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Barkley has the play. I formation, 1 man out. That is Denver Mitchell. It'll be a keeper. He's going to barrel his way through, in for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown.
In for a Cyclone touchdown.
Barkley gets it in for West Prairie Southeastern as they'll extend this lead by 6. 34-18, probably looking to make it 35. We'll see. Looks like down on the sideline is number 9, who's stretching out a little bit. Might have gotten banged up on the last run. Might have been a cramp. He is holding his calf. We'll kind of watch that a little bit later. I formation, look for 2. Looking to pass. Barkley lets that one fire, and incomplete. Just overthrown a little bit in the cold. 34-18 your score here with 2:35 remaining in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a quick break here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
MTC Communications is building a high-speed fiber network in our community, and we're putting priority on the areas with the greatest interest. That means we need your input to let us know you want us to build fiber in your area first. Experience the speed and convenience of fiber internet by visiting our special website and registering. Let us know you want fiber internet today and make your voice heard.
Welcome back here. 34-18 your score on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Brought to you by the Community News Brief. For all your local news, subscribe to the Community News Brief Weekly Edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. You can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year or $38 per year if you are 65 or older. Copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, and Blandonsville. And brought to you by Country Financial Agent Brett Powell. Your farm is your legacy. As a leading farm insurer, Country Financial is here to help protect it. Call Brett Powell, your local country rep, at 309-652-3889 for a free quote today. Coming back from that Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown, 34-18. You know, you did say when we were coming up here that you were expecting a lot of offense and a lot of Tom Conklin being said, and sure enough, you know, it really pays when you're doing advertising here on TSSR Game Time Live. As that's going to be a squib kick, and Laughlin's going to pick it up. He's going to go for it. Oh. He was not past the 10. I do believe that will be their call.
Onside kick recovered by the Cyclones.
I don't know. I thought that was 10 yards.
I think maybe the ruling is the kicker can't pick his own up and go for it. I'm going to be honest, folks. This is a brand new one for me. That was definitely 10 yards. So Buzzkill McGee in the white hat down there, referee says that we can't have a cool play of Laughlin taking his own kick to the end zone, but we'll have a first and 10. Hands the ball off to Owen Rigg, gets around the 40-yard line. So that doesn't stop any of them as they keep on running. Looks like we got a man down. So we'll take a quick timeout here and let him get worked out with the trainers here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
We're an 11-bed ER. I pride myself on every day that the patients get what they need and see a physician when they need it. We want them to be headed towards the road of recovery when they leave here. I feel like we have nurses that care so much. We're more than a team. It's a family, and we want what's best for the patient.
And we're back from the break. He is up and walking. It's going to be a sweep pass as he's going to be tackled at the back. Loses about 5 on the run. Jesse Johnson on the run. Filling it in for Jensen Laughlin, letting him get a break on that long run that ended up being for nothing. 3rd and 9 coming up for the Cyclones as we get nearing the end of this third quarter. 1:40 remaining. 34-18. I looked down, saw 18, said 18, then I went, wait a second, what does that mean, 17? Really hard to see sometimes over on that scoreboard. We gotta have to look in between the camera and the wall here. 3rd and 9. Looking to pass, Barkley has a wide open lane as he just straight drops, and you could just see the frustration intended for Clayton Hunt. Couldn't get a hold of it. 4th and 9. And that's just going to show that that cold will definitely mess with that football. It is a hard thing to catch.
Oh, yeah. In the cold. Oh.
Well, I mean, we're both linemen, so it was hard to catch. He went in the heat, too.
I was a tight end.
Oh, tight end. Okay. Win in Pee Wee.
No, I didn't play offense too much anyway.
Must be a luxury being able to play one way.
Yeah, it definitely was.
4th and long. Barkley with the pass. All the time in the world, lets that one fly to Laughlin as it falls in between him and Xavier Hilton. Will be turnover on downs on the incomplete pass. Stops the clock right at the 1-minute mark. So the Patriots will get their chance here with 1 minute remaining in the third quarter. Got to get the right ball out to the right team. There we go. Offensively, probably the Patriots, you got to be looking to keep passing, and that's what's been your bread and butter so far this game. 3-man wide, 1 tailback. Gets the ball, launches it. Back shoulder throw, can't get it to work. Incomplete, will be 2nd and 10.
Overthrown, incomplete, 2nd down.
54 seconds remaining here in this third. You can tell, especially from the time of these quarters, definitely been moving towards a more pass-heavy offense style than the first quarter, being more run-heavy for the Patriots. It's been working for them, as they do have 2 touchdowns in this half. Ooh, now that wind has shifted, it's coming in through our window. That's not appreciated. Looking to pass right there as he'll throw it away. Nobody around, as that'll be to the sideline. Incomplete. 3rd and 10.
I mean, the pass game is only going to work if you don't overthrow. And, I mean, your offensive line contains that defensive line, and
that rush is really coming for him. You can tell now that the Cyclones are locked in, looking to head hunt, as they know it's going to be most likely a pass on most of these plays. They're going straight for the quarterback. Only a 2-man rush, maybe a blitz coming for the Cyclones. Yes, indeed, they blitz 1, and that's all they need to sack him down at the 33-yard line. Clayton Hunt helping him up, but man, Carter hits with the sack, his 2nd of the day. Will mark them back huge for the 4th down. 4th and long. It's going to be around a 4th and 18. Ooh, that's not what you wanted if you were a Patriot fan.
Oh, not at all.
That will run the clock. So with 15 seconds left, I do believe they'll just let this one go by, switch around a little bit. Indeed, they do. So at the end of the 3rd, 34-18, your score. Cyclones have their advantage. We'll take a quick break and be back here for the 4th quarter at Peoria Heights High School here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
I couldn't ask for a better agent, for a better company in a disaster where you have no idea where to start.
I learned that there's not a given in life. It takes a team. There's people that are going to watch out for us and that care.
It's been pretty stressful. Once we saw Lori and got our plan, it's
like a huge weight lifted.
And welcome back here to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. 4th quarter action here with a 4th and long, 34-18. I'd like to thank Kyle Rusher being in the chat, letting us know kicking team can't advance on an onside kick. Wish they could. That would have been a great play. They'll let that one fire. Can't get a hold of it as incomplete.
Pass falls incomplete.
Doesn't look like intended for number 13. We'll see, but once again, another player not on this roster. I don't know why they give it to us if it doesn't have half the team on it. In any case, 1st and 10 for the Cyclones.
Yeah, not much of a roster, is it?
You know, they went by pictures, but they have mixed up pictures, so I can't go numerically. You know, even alphabetically can help sometimes, but it's much of a random mess. But 1st and 10. Barkley will hand the ball off to Laughlin. Jensen Laughlin will keep it moving, gets up to around maybe 7 yards on the gain. Nice job here. 1:45 remaining here in this game. Cyclones just going to keep it on the ground and keep it moving. Let's just let that clock drip by as fast as it can, as they're 2nd and 4. Barkley hands it off to Owen Rigg. He's going to be stopped maybe 2 or 3 yards on the gain. Kind of ran into his own blocker there, so that stopped the momentum pretty quick. So 3rd and short with about 2 or 3 to gain.
Well, if there is no hole, you're going to have to make your own.
Exactly. Put your head down, just keep on moving. If you go fast enough, it'll work. I formation once again. You know, it's always a great day if the Cyclones can never get out of I formation. That means everything is working for them, as that is their first option. Hands it off to Xavier Hilton, gets the first down to the sideline at about the 21-yard line.
Knocked out of bounds by 23, Jackson Finney. It's good enough for a West Prairie first down.
First down, West Prairie. 10:33. You know, that's one thing that I've been hearing on the PA announcer. Keeps on calling it West Prairie instead of West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones. First and 10. I formation. It's going to hand the ball off to Xavier Hilton. He's going to find the right side, be tripped up, but another great gain.
Clinton, the ball carrier.
Do have some different players in there, as Hilton and Ben Wren are quite noticeable there, helping out on the offense. Owen Rigg also still in there, with Carter Hitz, of course, up front with Andre Roberts and Mikey Kitch. Offensive line doing much better this game. You know, it's one thing the first couple of games when people were blitzing a lot, they had some issues. Now they're able to kind of look up, pick up who they need to pick up. Having a great game so far. Hands the ball off to Xavier Hilton. He'll get up another couple of yards. It's going to be close to a first down. We'll see if they give it to him.
Yep, they're going to move the chains on
down.
down.
Move the chains. So it's going to be close to a goal. We'll see if they actually call it a first and goal. Nope.
About 1 yard off.
First and 10 for the Cyclones, 34-18 here with around 8 minutes to go. Hands the ball off, but that one's going to be stopped at the line. Can't get much of anything going on that play. We'll try it again. Here, second and 10. They'll say they moved him back too, so second and 12.
On the carry. Brought down by number 21, Isaac Coleman for the Patriots.
Again, I'm not going to say too much. Not going to say too much.
You know, one of these days you're gonna have to say something just to reverse this bad juju that you have everywhere around you right now. You can just smell the air depression around you. Gets up to around the 10-yard line. So a decent gain. Gives it a third and around 8.
On the carry once again. 53, Darian Jones jumped on his back.
Yeah. Something about my words got that offensive omen going for it. So
7:50 remaining. 34-18 here in this fourth quarter. And Cyclones pretty much executing exactly what they'd want to do here at the end of this fourth quarter. You know, up by a couple of touchdowns. Keep the ball on the ground. Keep the clock moving. Just let things keep going quickly. Don't let the Patriots have any chance of coming back. Slides out and gets up and through Xavier Hilton in for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown. Cyclones keep the lead and push it further. 40-18 your score. Looks like they're going to try and make it a 41-18 game as Barkley is out there with Laughlin. With 7:20 remaining here in this fourth quarter. They're going to reverse it, and he's just going to keep it on himself.
Ooh,
punches through. Big hit, and it lowers his head and gets in for the 2-point conversion. The real question, though, was that an intended 2-point conversion or was that a mistake 2-point conversion?
I'm not sure. It looked intentional to me.
It looked quite intentional. Maybe it's just a little bit high on the snap. In any case, 42-18 your score. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
The thing I enjoy most is that we take care of a wide variety of people in our community. I see infants through teenagers and mothers and fathers, and I really enjoy that.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told them about the staff of MDH, you know, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
42-18 your score. Kicking off is Laughlin, another long one, as that one is going to roll out. As it goes out of bounds, they'll pick it up at the 35-yard line. Patriots will get set for another offensive drive.
Again, not a bad strategy for the kicking team there, because you know, if you set them up on the 35 every time and you trust your defense to stop them, you might as well just keep putting it over there.
I've been able to stop them so far, especially with a lead now, getting close to 7 minutes remaining here in the fourth. As long as your offense can take up more time, right now it's just praying that the defense will hold and the offense will keep going. Looks like we're having a helmet malfunction down on the field. Owen Rigg couldn't get that snap in. Another thing that is the worst part about cold games, getting the snaps onto the helmet. It's going to be a flag, most likely a hold. But I'll tell you, the amount of jammed fingers and pain that has come from just getting something as simple as a snap onto a helmet, it is horrible.
You know, when you're doing it, sometimes that feels like the hardest part of the game.
Oh, 100%.
That's why I just never really took my helmet off.
We'll see what they want to do down on the sideline. Refs conferring with the defensive team. Carter Hitz saying, move him back, move him back. And they'll start marking it off. It will be a hold. Move him back 10 and start it all over again. They'll start at the 28-yard line. 29-yard line. They'll move it up one. Roll the clock. 42-18. 7:11 remaining in the fourth.
Bit of an audible there. We've seen that before.
Looking to pass. It's going to be a quick pass inside as he gets a nice run. Shakes off the first defender as he is flipped upside down and around by a couple of Cyclones. Nice run to get up through and get up to about the 41-yard line. Second and short. Well, not short, but about 4.
Got a little pinwheel action there.
We in the wrestling terms, that'd be a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. 6:50 remaining. Kind of missed doing games with Miles last year, the avid wrestling fan, that I'd get to say something like that and he'd laugh along.
I gave it a good chuckle.
Tackled down at around the 44-yard line. 3rd and 1.
Gain of a couple, 3rd down and 1.
3rd and 1, 42-18 your score. And the Angels came and gave us 2 pork chops. So that's going to be the best part of this game, I do believe, is the pork chop at the end of the day. 42-18 with 5:50 remaining. Cyclones defense looking to shut down here. 3rd and 1. Looking to pass. They'll fire it out. He'll get the first down and a little bit more. Tackle down. Ben Wren also in with the tackle, as well as Jensen Laughlin. So first down for the Patriots.
Good enough for a Patriot first down. 1st and 10 Patriots. 44-yard line. Correction, 48-yard line.
48-yard line. 1st and 10 for Peoria Hats. Three men blocking. They're going to rush 2, maybe even 3. Looks like Owen Rigg might be going out there. Man defense. They'll let it fly, and he'll get behind him as he'll get down to around the 20-yard line before he is finally tackled. Great pitch and catch there. Stays inside the line, so 4:47 remaining, clock rolling. as they get set for the first down for the Patriots. Ball on the 21, 1st and 10.
Maybe I should start talking about the Patriot offense, huh?
Well, up around 20-ish. Going to get close here, but they do have to score multiple times in this time period. Nice stomp on the play. 4:17 remaining.
21,
as long as the Cyclones offense, if they do score, as long as the Cyclones offense keeps it on the ground and keeps moving, Cyclones should be in a great position to finish this one off. Even better if the defense holds here. 2nd and around 7. Looking to pass. Lets that one fly on the sideline. That is caught, and it is on the line. In for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown. Patriots get another passing touchdown here late. They're probably going to look to get anything they can. 42-24. 0-3 on 2-point conversions. Boy, a 3-point conversion, that'd be a thing, huh?
Yeah, that'd be a game changer, to say the least.
It's kind of like when the Big Three started the 4-point little circles for Ice Cube's basketball league. Let's say a 3-point conversion, you just throw it from the 20.
Patriots will go for the 2-point conversion.
3:31 here, 2-point conversion attempt, looking to throw. Lets that one fly into the middle. That one finally gets in. 25%. 25% for the Patriots. 1 for 4 here.
3 minutes and 39 seconds.
So 42-26. We'll take a quick break and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC. I have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
I like to make time for my patients. I don't ever want anyone to feel rushed. I'm happy to sit and talk for as long as they need. And sometimes that puts me behind in my schedule, but I think it's worth it. People know if they need me that I'll be there.
Welcome back to TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, brought to you by Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens, located at Good Hope Gardens, located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope, just east of the North Elementary School. Open April to October, Monday to Friday, 10 to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 to 4 p.m. for all of your fresh produce needs. Be sure to follow their Facebook page for daily updates. Currently, they have pumpkins and other fall goodies, as they'll fall on the squib kick at the 49-yard line. Grover and Mary Jo DeCounter and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. Austin Nelson on the pickup as the up-front man. Gives the Cyclones great field position here. 3:35 remaining in the fourth, up 42-26.
Looked like he thought about running it there and then decided, I should probably fall on this one.
Good plan there, Austin. Just fall on it. It's going to be a false start charge. Clayton Hunt a little bit too excited on that side.
False start penalty against the Cyclones, the 5-yard penalty.
So moving back 5, try it again.
Even the ref is having a hard time holding on to that football.
So Barkley probably comes in and says, same play, guys, same play. Maybe he switched to the other side. Mix it up a little bit. Swings the ball out towards the far side, gets one blocker. Laughlin gets up to about the 50-yard line, maybe the 49.
Brought down by 24, Micaiah Hill.
Roll the clock. Oh, never mind. He marked it off.
2nd down and 8.
Why did he mark it off? He didn't get out of bounds. Timeout taken by the Patriots.
I didn't even notice that either.
We talked about it before. The hand motions have been a really great thing today down there on the field. We'll take a timeout and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Out of the timeout, 42-26, your score. Second and 8. Hands the ball off to Jensen Laughlin, and he gets upfield. He's going to switch it around. He's got one man to beat him on the angle pursuit. He'll get across him. Keep it moving, buddy. Horse collar tackled around and in for the touchdown. Last second desperation attempt. Swings him around, but in for the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown.
Didn't get called, but I don't think it would have been I think it would have been declined anyway.
I don't think it was that hard of a tackle. It was just kind of a necessity. I've got to do anything. 48-26. And yeah, looking back, he did get a nice look at that jersey. 48-26. Attempt up, and it is good. So at least they gave it to us that time. 49-26. 49-26 your score. Cyclones helping their case out with 3:10 remaining in this game here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
At Country Financial, we enjoy serving the community in which we live, big or small.
I love living in the Blandonsville area. It's where I grew up, went to school, and decided to raise my family. I never had a desire to live or work anywhere other than in a small town. I feel lucky to help my longtime friends and neighbors with their insurance needs. It's like working with family every day.
I'm Brett Powell, your local Country Financial representative, whose door is always open to work with you.
A lot of people don't realize that you don't have to live with the dizziness day to day, especially concussions as well, that we can treat those things here. Same with pain. You don't have to live with the pain that you're experiencing. We have the ability to help you.
49-26 out of the Tom Conklin State Farm touchdown. Jensen Laughlin looking to kick off. 3:10 remaining in this one. It's going to be a long ball. That one will actually reach its destination. Right there. Oh, sputter around. Come on, Jesse. You've got this. Gets them down on the line. Looks like gets it around to the 20. Great pickup on the bullet.
Yeah, he got down there quick.
That's why you call them bullets on that side. Get down there quick, find the man, break down, make the tackle. It's simple, man. 5-3-0-1, excuse me. Man, I looked over and I started saying 5-0-1 until my eyes started to adjust. Patriots taking their time.
I'm
like
not too sure what's going on here. Are they gonna
re-kick? Looks like it.
I don't exactly know what happened there.
Well, a referee would make a motion. Would be low. We'll see. Maybe they were offline. Yep, offsides.
There was a penalty against West Prairie. They push it back.
Moved before the kick happened, so they'll push him back to the 35 and try it again.
I didn't see any flag or anything.
No, you should have looked.
Well,
I didn't either. Laughlin on the kick. That one will be fine. As they'll go right to him, he'll get a pickup. He'll get already past the 20. Spins around, gets past one man. Trying to get around, he'll go backside. A huge block, blindsided. Finally, it's wrapped down and tackled.
24 Mackay on the return. There is
Cam Kramer on the tackle at the 34, 33. That's a huge block on that far side. There we go. There's the penalty. I was gonna say I'm surprised I didn't see any flag thrown. It was a little late. That's why I was looking. That's one of the things. If you got that cut black, you cannot blow up somebody not looking, especially on the side, you know.
Oh, yeah, not at all.
Because my first concussion came from something like that. At practice, we were doing a trap play, and I was a young freshman. I didn't know what a trap play. All I know is I didn't get blocked, and there was a quarterback in front of me, so I run up, and I got creamed from that side. So they'll move him back and start out 1st and 10 on the 15-yard line for the Patriots. 49-26, your score. Looking to pass. He'll let that one fire out towards the left. Going to be picked off. That one, Denver Mitchell. And that's why he's the main man on the wide receiver core. Denver Mitchell, the senior, catches that one. 49-26, 2:33 with 4 in the fourth quarter. And the Cyclones have excellent field position once again. Wayne, I believe it's okay. You could start talking about the offense again.
I don't know.
You look over to me and say, nope, not doing it. 49-26, 2:33. Barkley coming back out to set the play. Looks like same starters out there. Underneath center I formation. Hikes the ball. That will be a handoff to Owen Rigg, and once again tackled.
Timeout, Patriots.
Timeout taken by the Patriots to stop the clock. Here with 2:30 remaining in the fourth quarter, we'll take a quick break. Be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I thought about the staff of MDH. You know, they're all good. And you will get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Back under center, 49-26. Hands ball off. This time getting some different players in. Nice run by Austin Nelson. Main man for him on special teams, getting the look on the halfback position, the freshman.
It's going to be another timeout.
Well, we'll probably stick to here. You know, that's one thing that kind of is bad about our, more schedule. As we pick up more teams, we can't really go to any of the JV contests anymore for these teams. So not really familiar with some of these freshmen, as last year we went to most, if not all, of the JV contests. And, boy, I tell you, they always have a great running core in this West Prairie Southeastern system.
What day do they play on?
Mondays.
Mondays? Okay, that's what I thought it went to.
Mm-hmm. That's us for small-time schools over here. None of us can do that Catholic school stuff. I don't know if you guys, play on Thursdays or whatever.
Well, once I became a senior, they moved it to Mondays for the JV.
53, Darian Green on the stop.
2:10 remaining. 2:10 remaining here.
Number 40, Brigham Gray on the carry.
As they get down to around the 27-yard line. They'll get underneath 2 minutes, so now it'll pretty much just be a hand the ball off, keep the ball moving. As Cyclones up 49-26 here at Peoria Heights. We were expecting a high-scoring affair, and boy, did we get it. But great second half for this Patriots team. Definitely handled adversity well. It's just a little bit too much to overcome these Cyclones.
Austin Nelson.
Nelson with another run.
Number 70, Ethan Horn.
From here on out, I mean, anything else on the board for the Cyclones, it's just going to be extra points. And by extra points, I mean, like, just adding on to that score.
I was going to say.
No, not like 2-pointers. No.
See, that's the real funny thing. You say 2-pointers, but in my head, that goes to field goals in basketball. But the field goals are 3-pointers in football. And this is the stuff we talk about when it's 1 minute remaining, is Cyclones just going to keep on driving down, letting the clock just lay out. Barkley waits till the back judge starts to count. Right there was a false start that they just let happen, because why call it now? As he'll kneel. Probably have to do one more if they make him do one more. There we go. He threw. Must not be able to find his little blue bag as he throws down the flag as the ball marker from the original line of scrimmage. Moves back down. 22 seconds remaining. 49-26 will be your final here at Peoria Heights. We'll be with the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show right after this, as that'll be the end of this one.
West Prairie Cyclones.
Final, West Prairie Southeastern Cyclones 49, Peoria Heights Patriots 26. I'd like to thank you all for watching here for this game. Real great game for the Cyclones. That makes it 3 in a row for them after beating the Sobos of South Beloit and the Galva Wildcats. We'll take a quick break and be back here for the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show right after this.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
Welcome back to the final here. 49-26. West Prairie Southeastern will take this one on the road. Here for the JoJo's Gaming Parlor post-game show. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out the TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer the Cyclones on to victory. They got it done today, mostly with a great defense and a really good offense as well. Little trouble, especially in that third quarter, and I know exactly what Coach McCormick is saying down there because I heard it all the time. You know, great win. Let's play 4 quarters next time. You know, the Cyclones played 3 great quarters, first, second, and fourth. That third quarter, you know, it was just a little dodgy. And you hear a lot, you know, let's play 4 quarters. We've got to be consistent because in a game that's a little bit closer than this, you can't have those little drops in focus and stuff like that. You know, against an Elmwood Brimfield, or well, of course they're not playing them anymore. That's 11-man, not 8-man, but even more against a Polo or something. That people would be coming into playoff time. You know, you're going to have to play all 4 quarters if you expect to win.
Yeah, that third quarter there, the defense started getting, I don't know if it was a little bit lax or a little bit down in hope, but they started to slip and then showed in the fourth quarter. They eventually brought it back, started getting their morale boosted up there. So, yeah, great look for them at the end of the fourth quarter. Almost as good as they started in the first half.
That first half was really good for both teams. You know, the scoreboard shows a different game than what we really saw. What we saw was a Patriots team that, you know, they couldn't execute, but they had a lot of things working really well for themselves. If this was a 70-degree day, much different game. That mostly passing offense that they had to go to really affected them with many drops because of that cold.
Yeah, I mean, once your hands start locking up, you can't keep them warm. You've been out on the field for a couple plays. You don't have anywhere to warm your hands up. I don't know if they had hand warmers on the sideline or not, but it doesn't matter once you get out there for a few plays, run it. If when that ball hits your hand, sometimes hard to get your fingers wrapped up around it.
Great game offensively by Jensen Laughlin. Again, just amazing runner, able to do so many things for this team. Defensively, Carter Hitz might have had his best game as multiple sacks. He was just a menace down there on that defensive line. Of course, Ashton Barkley playing well both ways again. Quarterback and corner helping save a couple of long runs against them. This is where we'll end it here from Peoria Heights, 49-26 for Ken Suter and Wayne Hoy. We thank you for watching here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH.